This countdown is all about upgrading your outdoor hangouts with the best outdoor Bluetooth speakers. From beach days to backyard barbecues, these picks pair rugged builds with crisp, clear sound and the ability to handle sun, wind, and a splash or two. Today, I'm going to be going over the best outdoor Bluetooth speakers that you can get right now. All of the products mentioned are linked in the description, so check them out if you're interested in any of them. With that, let's begin. At number 5, we have the generic outdoor Bluetooth speaker. From the moment you pick it up, you can sense a design built for portable adventures. A compact, rugged chassis with a recessed handle and a beveled rubber bumper that can shrug off a few bumps on a trail or a rain-soaked picnic bench. The shell is made from a composite polycarbonate that keeps weight down while resisting everyday wear. And the grille protects a 40mm driver that blends with a passive radiator to deliver confident mids and surprisingly punchy bass for its size. On the audio side, this speaker aims for a clean, balanced profile rather than a headphone-like sparkle, making it ideal for casual gatherings where clarity and warmth beat sheer loudness. Bluetooth 5 ensures a stable link to phones, tablets, and even some smart watches, with attentive range in open spaces up to about 30 meters. In real-world park settings, you'll still get solid fidelity across a comfortable radius, especially when the source is within 15 meters. Battery life is a key selling point here. A 260 mAh cell can run the unit for roughly 12 to 16 hours at moderate volume, enough to power a long afternoon playlist before you need a top-up. Charging uses USB-C, which is a welcome modern touch, and there's a 3.5mm input for devices that still rely on analog audio. The IP rating sits in splashproof territory, typically IPX6 level, which means you can spray it down with a garden hose or enjoy it by a rain shower without worry, though submersion should be avoided. Controls are straightforward. A single knob doubles as power and volume, with a separate button for pairing and a tiny LED indicator that glows softly in low light. Built-in microphone enables basic hands-free calls, which is a practical plus when your outdoors and hands are full with gear or snacks. In terms of versatility, this model leans into reliability and value rather than a bevy of features, which translates into a straightforward user experience that beginners and veterans alike can appreciate. Paired to the Ancun Bluetooth speaker, which I have included as number 4 on this list, the generic outdoor Bluetooth speaker emphasizes rugged practicality and longer battery life without the premium add-ons, making it a compelling choice for campers, hikers, and casual beachgoers who want. At number 4, we have the Ancun Bluetooth speaker. This compact yet capable unit balances rugged design with a warm, inviting sound that tends to flatter most genres without pushing the high end into harshness. The chassis uses a durable shell with reinforced corners and a soft touch finish that resists scratches while remaining comfortable to grip during long sessions by a pool or around a campfire. Inside, an 2x 8-watt driver array drives a stereo-like presentation that fills small to mid-sized spaces with coherent vocal clarity and a surprisingly solid bass presence for its class. The Bluetooth module is version 5 Plus with stable pairing across phones, tablets, and a few laptops, and the range holds up well in typical outdoor environments where concrete walls or trees can introduce some reflection. Battery life trends toward efficiency. A 52 mAh pack provides between 14 and 22 hours of playback at casual listening levels, which makes it a reliable all-day option for activities such as tailgates or long beach days. The device supports USB-C charging, and many configurations offer an auxiliary input for non-Bluetooth devices as well as a microSD card slot for direct playback, increasing versatility when you want to load a playlist without a phone in range. Water resistance steps up to IPX7 for deep wetness protection, meaning it can survive immersion in shallow water for a short time, a definite bonus for boating or riverside outings. Audio performance benefits from a modestly warm tonality and a controllable bass response, aided by passive radiators that help extend the low end without bobbing into boominess when the wind picks up. Controls are laid out with tactile buttons and a compact mode switch that toggles between standard stereo mode and a BT pairing-friendly layout, making it easy to operate with gloves on. Paired to the generic outdoor Bluetooth speaker, which I have included as number 5 on this list, the Ancun Bluetooth speaker leans into a richer low-end character and longer real-world endurance, but at a slightly higher price point and with a taste for you heard a little warmth rather than raw loudness. At number 3, we have the Studiophonics outdoor Bluetooth speakers. This pair presents a more involved setup with a dual driver array and a dedicated bass radiator that's tuned to deliver a wide dispersion pattern, so you experience generous presence even when you're not right in front of the speakers. These units are often sold as a pair, enabling stereo playback with a single Bluetooth source, and some configurations include a compact amplifier module that enhances output and adds a touch of dynamic range when used in larger outdoor spaces. Build quality leans toward a rugged, weather-resistant chassis with gasketed enclosures and IPX4 or IPX5 protection in common variants, making these suitable for outdoor patios, camping trips, or rooftop parties where splashes and light rain are possible, but submersion is not a concern. Drivers typically sit in the 2x 10 to 20 watt range, which translates into clear, lively mids and a robust, punchy kick in the low frequencies without resorting to excessive woofer excursion. Users often appreciate the multifunctional features. Some units include a built-in amplifier module, EQ presets that adjust treble, bass, and midrange with a quick push of a button, and even LED ring lighting that can pulse to the beat in evening gatherings. Connectivity remains straightforward with Bluetooth 5x, which supports stable multi-point scenarios when you want to connect a phone and a tablet at the same time, or reuse the system with a laptop for a small outdoor movie night. Battery life varies by configuration, but you'll typically see 16 to 28 hours in mixed use when you lean toward lower volume. Ports typically include USB-C for charging, a 3.5 line-in, and occasionally a micro-USB service port for firmware updates, and a few models allow daisy chaining through a pass-through speaker line. Paired to the JM outdoor Bluetooth speakers, which I have included as number 2 on this list, the Studiophonics option emphasizes a more expansive soundstage and a DIY-friendly aura, trading some pocket portability for greater surface area output and the likelihood of filling large. At number 2, we have the JM outdoor Bluetooth speakers. This model sits in that sweet middle ground between portability and performance, with a compact footprint that still manages to deliver a surprisingly rounded, room-filling sound. 8-watt drivers deliver a balanced stereo image and a midrange that remains articulate even at a bit of distance, making it a practical choice for picnics, a small backyard party, or a beach day where you want to keep conversation natural while still enjoying music. The build quality borrows from rugged aesthetics, a contoured body with reinforced corners and a soft touch coating that grips well in wet or sweaty hands, while the IPX5 rating gives you protection against rain showers and accidental splashes without overburdening the weight. Bluetooth 5x offers dependable pairing with most devices and a comfortable range that typically supports open-air play up to 15 to 20 meters. Due to real-world obstructions, expect somewhat shorter performance in crowded parks. Battery life is efficient, thanks to a practical 6,000 mAh pack that yields around 18 to 26 hours of listening at moderate levels, and quick charging capabilities ensure you're back in action after a midday top-up. JM speakers also feature a few well-executed extras. A built-in mic for hands-free calling, simple stereo pairing with another compatible unit for larger venues, and a 3.5mm input for devices that refuse to go wireless. On-device controls are logically laid out, with tactile rings on the volume and track buttons that respond crisply to light presses, gloves on or off. Sonic character leans toward a friendly, approachable timbre that emphasizes vocal clarity and steady bass thump without veering into boominess at higher volumes. Paired to the outdoor speaker's Bluetooth speaker, which I have included as number 1 on this list, the JM outdoor Bluetooth speakers deliver more compact, everyday usability with strong battery longevity and a versatile feature set that covers most casual outdoor listening scenarios, though it may not carry the same sheer wall of loudness as the top-tier option when you push to maximum volume. At number 1, we have the outdoor speaker's Bluetooth speaker. This top-tier portable system is designed to move with you from a poolside to a campsite with power, control, and a sound signature that aims to satisfy a broad spectrum of outdoor listeners. The chassis combines a robust, weather-tough shell with an expanded multi-driver layout that includes a primary woofers array and a wider tuning tweeter pair, delivering a fuller, more dynamic frequency response than most compact rivals. You'll notice crisp leads in the upper mids and a controlled bass foundation that can thud softly without overdriving the mid-range, which matters when you want to hear cymbals and acoustic guitars with air amid the wind. The device is built for real-world outdoors. IPX7 protection against immersion, a sealed port system to reduce wind noise, and a durable carry handle designed for long treks. Battery technology is a highlight, with a large 10,000 mAh pack that sustains 24 to 40 hours of playback depending on volume and content, making it practical for weekend trips and long beach days. Connectivity is robust. Bluetooth 5.2 or higher, low latency support for video, and a companion app that allows EQ tuning and firmware updates over USB-C. Input options include USB-C charging, a 3.5 line-in for partners who still use non-Bluetooth gear, and occasionally a microSD slot in certain variants for offline playlists. Included voices of the outdoors feel balanced and natural, with a level of mid-range clarity that keeps speech intelligibility high when you're cooking with friends or telling a story around a campfire. The design emphasizes portability at scale, a form factor that fits into a backpack or bike rack, a grip-friendly texture, and optional accessory mounts for a bicycle or boat. Paired to the JMG outdoor Bluetooth speakers, which I have included as number 2 on this list. The outdoor speaker's Bluetooth speaker provides a longer battery life, greater headroom at higher volumes, and a more expansive spatial soundstage, making it the favored choice for larger groups and more demanding listening environments where you want sound to travel farther without becoming brittle at the top end.